another episode of Chemistry. This is Miles over here. Over there is
Marcel. You know, I'm changing my handle. I'm thinking like Marcel. Like I like Tyler the Creator, so I went like Marcel the Maker, something like that. I'm trying it out. Hey,
I endorse
Marcel the Identity Crisis over there. And today's special guest is Kenneth.
Man.
It's Wilder.
Hey, yeah. Kenneth Wilder.
Yeah, man.
The one and only,
The
baby.
one and only. How you feeling?
Hey, after, 72 seasons, you finally had a nigga on.
Okay.
I'm just watching every episode. I'm like, I'm going to get that text message. I'm going to get it.
I'm gonna get one day.
After 15 movies, I know I'm going to get one message.
Yeah.
Okay, we
you
finally
here?
got
Damn,
Kenny
I'm here, though.
on the show, man.
I'm here,
Big
baby.
fan of Chemistry,
Hey,
right?
yeah. Watch every episode.
Come on now.
Yeah,
What
man.
a-
I'm trying to
what a
beat.
guy.
Yeah, I want to beat Jessica's record. What? Is she 3 hours?
Nah, wait, okay.
That was a long.
I don't know if your life is
Interesting.
Yeah, I hope your life ain't as interesting as hers. I'm being,
I couldn't even Jessica Shaw talks blah blah blah. Jessica Shaw life is a movie on the title
literally.
of the
Shout out
the
to her.
freaking interview.
It's
man,
a
okay,
movie.
so give us some feedback on Chemistry, man. So you've seen all the episodes of
Every
Chemistry,
episode.
all the interviews. What's been some standout episodes of Chemistry?
Definitely Jessica's.
Mm-hmm. Okay, without a fucking doubt.
Yeah, because that's really the one that really stuck out with me.
Well, an hour and 40 minutes. That'll do it.
Afo.
First guest. Okay.
Afo. Wait a minute. It's the third one.
Third leg, Gucci.
Gucci, the third leg. How could I forget?
We have
I've seen him online actually.
Yeah.
You know? Okay. Yeah.
Whoa,
Yeah.
I've seen the nigga online.
Yeah, I'm
His
trying to enjoy
OnlyFans?
myself.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the? I know that man.
Yo!
Can't even watch it no
The
more.
third leg. That's him.
I was like, he
Yeah,
be joking. I'd be like,
It was
ruin my
on
joint.
a porn site.
Bruh, yeah, he is out there.
He out there.
With the real ones. I'm
Yeah,
like,
he
that's
out
one of
there.
my favorite. Oh,
He out there.
can't even see it the
Right
same.
out there, yeah.
Keep scrolling.
I shook his hand.
You're right.
Shook his hand. I smelled
Yo.
the fucking hand and everything.
That man be out there.
Is hilarious.
He's the real deal.
Okay, who else we had? We had Leslie.
Leslie. That was a good episode.
I figured all these goddamn interviews, to be honest.
Yeah, I done seen.
Ooh, I
Damn
hate to
near. I
mess a
seen
name
all
up,
of
so
them,
I
bro.
won't say names.
That's why I'm refraining.
I know the
don't
show,
wanna
but I'm
say
like, what was the
anything.
name?
Like what?
Okay, my bad.
Keisha.
I forget, man.
I got her name.
Mother freaking
It was. I seen all of them.
I know. I mean, I've been here too. I've done forgot him though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
like
Like,
yeah, just me. But all right.
no, but what I like
Open
about
Gate,
it.
Jill.
Oh, yeah, Open Gate, yeah.
Open Gate Studios. Yeah,
I mean, all of them have been good.
Bree. That's one of my favorite ones.
Yeah, of course.
That's one of my favorite ones. Shout out to Bree.
Meek, Ashanti, Sarah. Did you see
Ashanti,
Sarah's?
how can I forget? Ashanti, her,
Did you see Sarah's?
Sarah.
This one?
Yeah, I seen that one.
Nigga,
I seen that.
that's one of my favorite
seen one.
ones, just because of.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, Sarah. I still was thinking of the other Sarah. That's wild. I was like, damn, we just shot.
No.
Oh, that.
I guess you
Nigga.
could say I got a good top 5 so far.
Nah, yeah, man. The shine. Yeah. Man, well, hey, we appreciate you for fucking watching, man.
For real, thank you.
No. You know I'm here to support my friends.
And you know, I can honestly say you do. And that is rare. Because, you know, a lot of people say they support, but he support. You know how I know he support?
How do you know?
He watched all the docuseries.
Oh yeah, I watched all 20 episodes.
That is more than support.
Yeah.
That is something else.
I watched at least 2 episodes
Brother, if
a
you
day.
got past 2.
Yeah, I watched the whole thing. But see, I had a different agenda involved.
Okay.
Because this was before we actually started working together. So I was like, yeah, this was actually before. So I was like, I took this time. This was for the spec.
Oh,
Right
you're just talking about in
before.
general. You're not talking about the docuseries. You're talking about in general.
I'm talking about in general.
Okay.
And so I'm like, okay, this is going to be my time to basically learn this whole culture. Learn about Miles, learn about people around Miles and who he works with, and and so I actually got a good gist when I first met you. That you were crazy. People think he's a jerk, but a good jerk.
I genuinely hate that fucking narrative.
Yeah. No. It's a good jerk.
Define that, please. Well, please help us. What does that mean?
Yes, I feel like it's still a narrative out there that Miles is an asshole, and like I'm really starting to just not like that narrative.
No, Miles, no, it's not like that. I didn't get that from it. I got like a jerk, but it's a good one though. Like it's a like so, okay. So basically, like okay, you're a tolerable jerk. But it's a jerk to where you're crazy. You're crazy. You're asshole. Like it's a good asshole. I can't really like a Quentin Tarantino type of thing, because he's an asshole, but he's a good asshole. Now you can get assholes like fucking damn.
Amazing. Fucking amazing.
Shout out to Miles.
Shout out to him, man.
SVS Culture.
Come on, baby.
Okay, so Mr. Kenny over here is an actor out here in the great city of Atlanta. You've literally been in my last 4 films.
Yes, and I am truly grateful. I'm truly blessed. See, you don't get that. You feel what I'm saying?
Get what?
You don't get that from assholes. Assholes will not put you in shit. But he puts me in shit.
Okay.
See?
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
Yep, I do, man.
He gets what I'm saying.
Got you.
Like he's just shaking his head.
Yeah, he's probably
now
just
all of a sudden when he asks, it's now nodding. Like, where the fuck?
Hey, man, I mean, I'm trying to feel this good asshole thing.
Okay.
It's a good thing.
That was a wild
It's
sentence,
rare,
but
it's a good thing.
All right, so Kenny, man, how'd you start acting? How'd you get into it? Why are you in Atlanta?
Okay, well, actually, it was by accident.
Okay, you slipped and fell.
Yeah, it was by accident. I was in the 5th grade.
No.
Wow.
Let's stop
We are
that.
going
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
We've been we watch chemistry. You know we don't do that. Nigga, if you don't skip the fuck up to college or after college or something.
Okay. Skip it to 2016.
Damn near 40 talking about what,
40 years ago.
In the 5th grade. I
1992.
accidentally signed up for a play.
Yeah, right. Tried to audition for Martin.
You don't fucking
At least 18 years. That's fucked up.
Okay, we can start with 18. No, when I got here, 2016.
Okay, good year.
in Atlanta.
In Atlanta.
Where you from?
I'm from Cincinnati.
All right.
Ohio, favorite
Is
place.
a pretty dirty city, you know?
Nasty Natty. Shout out to y'all.
Natty, man.
Shout out to y'all. You know, y'all
Cincy.
got my home first. By way of Memphis.
Okay.
So, I do have a shitload of people that are related to me in Memphis.
Okay.
I had to get the fuck out of there.
Okay.
That's a story for another episode. But shout out to Memphis. Shout out to them settles.
Jeez, I don't know. Seems like a story for this.
Yeah,
but,
it's
okay. Wow.
Had to get here because it's the land of opportunity.
That's what they say.
Black Hollywood.
Sure,
And the
yeah.
networking just went through the roof. Couldn't do half the shit I've done in either one of those cities.
No, I believe that as well. So when you got here, what was the first steps you took in trying to pursue?
Craigslist.
So you were an idiot.
Yeah.
All right.
First I went.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with Craigslist.
Wait.
Especially with 16?
Hey.
Craigslist
was popping.
Craigslist
was popping.
That's the spot.
Besides the far left column, men looking for women looking for besides that column,
Just that little
that
job.
middle column, that little.
Yeah.
Did y'all ever go on Backpage?
Huh? What's
Nah.
You ever heard of Backpage?
You talking about? Oh, Oh, I know what
You
talking
know what
about.
Backpage is? I don't know.
You know what it is, Backpage.
I
That
feel like-
is
I feel
that
like-
where you get actors and stuff?
No.
No.
Oh.
Stop. I don't know if you playing that. Do you really? You never
Have
heard
you been on Backpage? You
Yeah,
know
have
about
you
it.
been on
You
Backpage?
school
Yeah,
us,
I've been on
please.
Backpage, yeah.
Oh.
I've heard such.
didn't work
So,
the way I
I've heard
thought.
It
such.
seems like I'm not ashamed of myself,
I've
nigga.
heard
Alright?
such
I've
stories.
heard of it. Shit, I mean,
I've heard
I know
of it.
websites. I heard of it.
Yeah. I heard it was a really nasty.
Yeah, it's where they go to sell vagina and like and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. I mean, you know, I've
Some of
heard
my-
stories about it.
I've never bought any on there.
Okay,
it
let's be
was
clear.
just-
Let's
yeah,
be clear.
it was my
He
friend.
was just on that bitch.
We
though.
would. So I had a friend. He would just go in there. He would just be calling the girls. He would just be calling the girls, asking like how much to suck dick.
Oh man, how 40?
Just dad.
Just to ask. He wasn't
debit
seriously
card.
like trying to actually.
He just had nothing to do. Huh?
He just didn't. We didn't. I was there watching. Shit. It was like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. in the morning. It was like, oh, let's go on Backpage and call the hoes. I'm
will
like,
you give me
and they
to suck?
was down. But that just made okay. Like, that just made me think of it when you said Craigslist. Like, oh man, I wonder how Backpage is doing.
No, like
It got shut down actually.
Yeah, it got back. Yeah.
Also, you heard of it.
I know
heard stories of it,
Yeah, I
yeah.
mean, it was in the news.
Yeah,
it was like
it was in news, big news.
big Backpage shut down.
Everybody's
Oh, no.
page was just down. Everybody was like, "Fuck."
Sometime during that Trump era.
He had a whole account on that bitch.
This nigga was a member.
What y'all talking about, man? It was in the news. Y'all ain't-
They paid member.
Y'all ain't watched the
that
news.
It's not working.
This nigga was #1 favorite.
My Wi-Fi.
You type in B, that's the first thing that comes up. Why are you trying to
Somebody out there. I'm
Y'all
sure.
never heard of it? No.
I'm not the only one that's watched the news. Anyone in our studio audience, have y'all heard
No.
that it got shut down?
No.
Put it in the comment section. Put it in the comment section.
I know.
Put it in the comments.
Y'all, yes, okay, yep, they know too, right? So y'all can't see it, but just these two
Yeah,
don't.
put
Well,
it
just
in
that one don't know.
Yeah,
The other 50 people out here
Put it in
have.
the
They knew
comment
it
section
was.
if you've seen it.
Moving on, man.
Yeah.
So you went to
Anyway.
Craigslist for acting gigs?
Yeah. And I ran into
Why? What made you say Craigslist?
nigga. It was free. Yeah.
No, but I don't know.
Because I mean, well, I don't know.
Yeah, me neither.
It's
free.
but
That
it opened a door.
Yeah, Craigslist was
How?
the
So
real deal.
like, how'd you go to find an acting gig?
Okay, I went to gigs
Okay.
and I seen a post for, I want to say an extra. No, it was a character for a short film. And so it ended up being my homeboy Jack. And he basically was writing a short film. It was called The Wingman. It never came out though. And
Damn.
it was two of us. It was two guys, me, Gregory Sandin, shout out to him. And it was two actresses. It was Brianna Butler and it was Marie.
Okay.
And she's on House of Pain.
Yeah, so why didn't it come out though?
Damn, did
Our
Brianna go to Craigslist?
No, she didn't go. She already knew them. She already knew them.
Why is he treating
Yeah,
Craigslist
yeah,
like
she
it's
was.
just...
Yeah, she.
I'm just curious. I've never
No,
heard
Brianna
that.
didn't go. She ain't go to Craigslist. No, she ain't go. They already been having DMs on Craigslist.
Man, I would have been scared for her.
No,
She
no,
would've
no,
found
no,
some
no.
shit she did not want to be a part of.
Nah, but our schedules, it just got really fucked up, and we could never really make it. And so,
Oh, you never filmed it.
we never filmed
Oh,
it. We
it could
rehearsed
never
it.
come out if you never filmed it.
No,
nigga.
no.
Nigga, they got held up in the editing.
No, wait a minute. We did film it.
All right.
I just don't think it made it to the editing
Oh.
stage.
Oh,
That's even weird.
that's
Yeah,
very
it
weird.
was
If you
'cause-
actually have the
you
footage,
just
Yeah,
got the
it
first
was
sip on the hard drive
weird.
somewhere?
It was weird.
and that's
but,
still your boy.
That's still my boy.
Maybe you should ask.
No. He's cool. It was
He can
just
be cool. It's just what happened, nigga. Shit.
no. I'm trying to remember because it was like this is 2016. So this was like
all right.
years ago. But no, I know it just never really came out because I know we all had like scheduling issues and shit like that, and it was just weird. But one person led to a next, and I was just jumping on shit, and then I come across your post.
What post?
You were saying basically anybody. We were looking for
Hey, you
actresses.
leaving?
Yeah, hey, we need.
Oh, I'm just saying now,
You see
nigga.
the
Just,
cameraman. Niggas just walk the fuck out.
Say something, nigga.
Like, damn, nigga, shit.
You can't. What was it? My post?
No, you were looking for actors and actresses, and you were basically saying like, Ray, put your hand emoji up.
I ain't say put your hand emoji.
You said
up,
some
nigga.
shit like that.
That sound like some good
Because
shit.
I put
Why
my
would I
hand
say
emoji
so?
up.
That
I
seems
put
like something
my hand emoji up.
That's
Put it
not.
up.
I didn't tell you.
That's what he asked for.
I didn't
Everybody
tell you
else
to.
put their fucking
Hey,
hand
nah,
emoji
man.
up too, and you hit me back, and that was a spec series.
But that was 2021, so that's
Okay.
literally 5 years later.
I was just, off and on with the shit. But
Oh,
I didn't
so-
really take it really serious until really after, like, towards the spec series around that time.
Wow,
Yeah.
I'm honored, kind of, but wow.
No, really, be honored because, I tell people all the
this nigga.
time, like, especially dealing with you, like, you put me on a platform finally to where I was able to,
Yeah,
show my abilities.
So before then, were you not? I mean, you said you were on and off, I guess, but were you not getting work? Like, were you not being showcased?
I don't think I wasn't getting work. I just wasn't looking for it. I just
Wow.
wasn't really on it. Like,
So
I'll do
even
it when I
before
want.
that,
'Cause I was on Car Sex.
right? That's what we showed at SVS Showtime. So you know what I'm saying? Even before that, like before the spec series, you came to SVS Showtime and like you were in that. So what?
That was like the first short I was like really ever in. Period.
Nigga, okay, so I need to know. So 2016, that was like 2021. So how's your morale? You know what I'm saying? You came here, you're trying to be an actor and stuff, but for a good 4 or 5 years, it sounds like you're not really getting anywhere. You're not really
You
getting any
specifically
progress.
moved here for that to act.
Well, actually, I had moved my whole family down,
Oh,
so I was really
yeah, you got
focused on
like
the
8
family
kids.
thing. Yeah, I got like 11 kids.
Yeah.
So
What in the world?
I already got 5. But
Oh,
shout out to y'all.
man, hey.
Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all.
No wonder you in the wrong.
Those were his kids in the movie, and no disrespect.
Yeah.
The 2 kids that
2 of the
came out
5.
in the beginning, those were his.
Oh yeah.
Rodney and
He asked me
Stephanie's
which
kids.
ones, and I gave him a picture of all
Yeah,
of
he
them.
gave
And
me- he said,
picked 2
well,
of
what
them.
ages do you need?
Yeah, I was-
shit.
I got all demographics.
Any kids, nigga. I guess I got choices.
Yeah, I had choices.
I thought I was going to have to get like one from somebody and then one from another. And this nigga said, I got 5.
I got
Oh, well, all right. One stop shop.
Wow, man.
and right around the corner from the house.
How do you balance all this?
Basically just
is there a
Right, because it sounds like you said you were more focused on the family thing at first rather than the acting.
really I take shit day by day. I keep shit simple. Get down here, get the family straight, and get to doing what I love to do. And so basically, when I first got down here, I was dibbling dabbling to see what acting was kind of going to provide. And then on the back of my mind, I'm like, okay, so once I get this shit taken care of, I know exactly what the fuck is, what the fuck Atlanta has to offer. Mm-hmm. And so basically, that's when I kind of really dove into it once everything was
So it took like a good 4 or 5 years for that to.
right, basically, because
Damn.
we was moving and shit, and in Atlanta, it's not easy to kind of just settle and be at one spot because you have to be at the right spot in Atlanta because the rent is high as fuck, and just all type of shit. So, 2021 was really when. I really was able to, okay, let me go ahead and do this shit and get serious with it.
Wow, that's
Then on top of some personal shit. But
that's timing for real. Because that's 2021 is when we first met, and that's when we first started working together. So was College Life Graduation like your first film?
Yep. See, you're not a bad guy.
Well,
He's a good guy.
Just because I put you in your first film doesn't mean I'm not a bad guy.
He's not helping himself now.
That doesn't. Well, no, I'm just saying, like,
Yeah, this would be the part where I'd be
if
like,
we
yeah,
don't-
yeah,
if we gonna make the argument, let's just make a good argument. You know what I'm saying?
put me on. You know what
He
I'm
put me in the
saying?
film, so he's a good
Yeah,
guy.
a good guy,
Put a lot of people
No,
in
I'm
their
not.
first film, and they still
But
think I'm
I
the
don't
worst
take it
nigga
for
on the
granted.
world.
I don't take it for granted. I guess that's where I'm coming from, because, you could have picked anybody. And you chose me.
Hey, you got a good attitude, man.
So I'm very optimistic. I'm positive. It's hard for me to be negative. People know me. When you're around me, I'm always good energetic,
Yeah,
good energy.
so you have been in the past for my films, and you've been around people I don't like now, but you still how do I describe you? I guess you like them. You know what I'm saying? I guess it's the positivity that you have around certain people is surprising to me.
I mean, but see, and this goes me personally. Everybody has their own relationship with other people.
Now that,
And I honor that, because how you get along with somebody might not reflect on how I get along with them. That's your thing. I have my thing. It's not because you don't get along with them, then fuck it. I'm going to say fuck them too. No, I have my own situation with them. And so that's how I look at life in particular, because even growing up, I had friends that just wasn't cool with other friends, but I'm like, okay, you're not cool with them, but that doesn't mean that I won't.
Okay,
that's true.
Let's dive into that though, real quick, because I can agree with that, but I feel like it's situational. For me, I think this is a personal. It's definitely a very personal. Personal topic for me, because since like college, which you've seen the fucking documentary, like since college, I've always had fucking odds with people. Like it's always been, situations with people, and I've lost friends, and situations like that. And I don't always expect my friends to just be like, okay, if you're not cool with them, then fuck them. But if somebody did something fucked up to your friend, and you're still friends with that person who did the fucked up thing, to me, that's where things can get.
It's a thin line. It's a thin line. Like it. That's when I guess principles, morals, and stuff fall to play. It just really depends. Like I said, it's a real thin line, because somebody might do something to a friend of mine and it be some really fucked up shit. And I'm like, well, I can't fuck with bro no more. But you also have, okay, they did some shit, y'all at odds, but it's more so of a miscommunication maybe, or maybe it's just strictly you and that person, and it's not affecting me and that person. Yeah. So it's a thin line. It's just like you said, it's a situational basis. And so
no, I completely agree. Like how you just described it was absolutely perfectly. Me growing older and getting growing and getting wiser and stuff, like I've learned that. But when I was younger, it was, hey, fuck them. And if you fuck with them, it's fuck you, you pussy.
And I know people like that. I know people like that.
People are heavy into that. But when I got more into the business, it's like you kind of can't have that attitude, because contrary to popular belief, everybody doesn't like everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like I feel like people have the misconception that you have to be liked by everybody, and everybody famous is just liked by everybody. And it's like, why do you think there's bees? Why do you think there's, these troubles in the industry? Like, people don't like people. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are at odds with people. But when it comes to the business, when it comes to work, it's like, depending on how messed up the person, how fucked up, like, whatever the person did, or what the situation is, or what the two people's relationship was, like, all of that is where it starts to get, you need kind of those details to truly understand whether or not, I guess you should continue to be friends with this person or continue to have a relationship with this person and all of that good stuff. Because at the end of the day, it is work. So when it comes to this, it's like, I don't fault anybody for work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll say my piece. Like, I'll say, this is what I went through with this person. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you're going to go through it, but this is just, like, because I would feel like shit if I didn't give somebody, like, a heads up. If I didn't tell somebody, hey, look, I'm just saying, this is what the fuck happened over here. You know what I'm saying? It may not happen to you, but just, be of watch. Like, that's like, okay, we're still cool. But if it's like hey, no, don't work with that motherfucker because they did such and such, then that's,
because, you have the business aspect. You have the livelihood aspect of it, too. So, when you start cutting niggas' waters off, then you like, oh shit, like you really fucking up my money or shit like that. Okay, then that's different. But as for me, and I say this in the humblest way possible, if you don't like me, zoom in. If you don't like me, there's something wrong with you.
Oh, wow. That is a statement right there.
Yeah.
Because I am not easy to be I'm not. You just can't fucking hate me because I'm so likable. I know niggas hate me though.
I was gonna say, I'm sure somebody out there.
Somebody do. I know 2 people right off the back.
Damn.
That fuck around. They hate my ass. But I leave the hating to you. You feel what I'm saying? Because hating, it deteriorates you.
It do, man.
It's tired. It's more energy hating somebody.
It is.
It's exhausting. And it's like, yo, we are not here long at all. And so why the fuck will I spend 50 years of my life hating on somebody when we both about to clock out this bitch? You know what I'm saying? So I'm a very optimistic person. And if I'm around you, I feed off energy. And especially on set. If I'm on set and everybody feeling good, oh, okay. It's on the flow. We about to clown. We about to, and so that's how basically I get my energy, my motivation is basically if off, good sets. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
And good sex.
You thrive on SVS set.
Good sex.
Good to life
sex.
On, when Miles directed, didn't know you just blossom in that motherfucker. But jokes and good energy on that one.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's good. Good sex.
Man, so when it comes to comedy, man, you're definitely one of
the funniest, man.
He's a big fan over there, man.
He
always talks about you. Like, man, that guy, whatever his name was, man, so funny, bro.
What the fuck is his name? Is it Kevin? Yeah, Kevin is so fucking funny. Kendall is
so
funny.
Man,
Kendall is so fucking funny.
Bro, like,
editing the movie, this man just...
You had me questioning while we were editing the film. I'm just like, the stuff we shot was so funny, but it's like, are we even capturing it correctly? Like, I don't. And don't get me wrong, we really didn't have a lot of time, as you know. But like the stuff when y'all were just freestyling and improvising, so funny. And I'm like, I just feel bad that we can't like truly capture this as well as we need to.
But see, you know what? The ironic part of that, when I go, to acting, the training and shit like that. Shout out to Dwayne Boyd and them. I suck at improv. Couldn't fucking do it for shit.
Wow.
In the
I think you just don't think you can, man.
Yeah, what the fuck? Are you DB nervous?
I don't know if it's the nervousness. I think I'm overthinking because he'll say, "Hey, do this shit," and I'm like, and then I think I'm trying to chase the funny, and he told me, "Don't chase the funny, just feed off of your partner." And I was kind of slick, kind of new to it, so I think now though, if I go into training now after being in the movies and shit like that, I think I can. I think I can do a damn good job now. But I'm just saying, then
where do you get the courage to? Because we were talking to Jessica, and she was like, she doesn't have the bravery to try improv. And I told her like most women don't have. Like most women don't like to take those risks when it comes to improv. It's mainly only the guys. So where do you think you get the courage to go with improv? Because not everything is going to land. You know what I'm saying? Not everything.
No,
is be
not
funny,
at all.
So.
Not at all. I feel like it really depends on you as the person. Because you'll know if you're funny. Because you have a resume of years.
Nigga,
you don't think so?
I work with a fuck ton of people, and some people genuinely don't know that they are not funny.
Okay, granted, I give you that. Well, so we'll spin it like this. There,
maybe they're just not funny to you. And I don't mean like attacking you, but I'm just mean like
they might be.
Somebody told them it was funny. That's why they keep doing it. You know what I mean? So it's like.
But then again, I do feel
y'all have been around some unfunny.
Oh, people. I have too. Like people that are knowingly unfunny.
And I'm talking about like in a group, in a room, they constantly try to make jokes, and it's
but see, that's
silence.
The thing right
so
there.
So they're just in the wrong room.
They're constantly trying to make jokes. Yeah. I feel like a person, if they're naturally funny, this shit just gonna roll off the fucking tongue.
Absolutely, I agree with you. But I agree with you. I don't think they know that. I don't think they understand that you're over here once again chasing the funny. You're trying to fucking be funny, and it's okay to not be.
And see, that's the thing. I think that's what kind of builds me up for confidence too, because it's like, okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna improv. Whatever hits. Whatever lands. But I have the confidence enough to know that me and the person we're gonna get something going, and that's really how I get the.
But how? I mean, have you been told that you're funny? Like, have you just thought that you were funny?
Humbly speaking, yes.
That you've been told?
Yes, many a times. And so I was actually a quiet kid up until like the 8th grade. Like I would never say shit. I'm always in the background, kind of, sort of.
A little autistic.
Yeah,
well, all right.
Kind of, sort of.
Don't stop. Don't
kind of, sort of. Like,
tell them no.
I mean, no, damn it, shit.
Hey, man, tell them.
Yeah, no. Man.
Fight back,
well,
man.
no
Fight
fucking.
back.
Man, yeah, you're right.
Autistic kid.
Yeah, man.
I couldn't play with the kids.
It was one time I was in class one time and I said some shit and it was funny. And I was like, oh shit. And it was like ever since then I was like, maybe I should talk more. Cause like, people actually like when I talk. And I was a class clown a little bit, but I didn't do this shit too much.
That's a good way to describe it. Like that's a good way to know when you're funny. Cause I think about that too. Like, oh wow, hey, people enjoyed like the little jokes that I made. Like people actually.
I think that's what
that's confirmation.
Yeah,
that's confirmation. And I received confirmation over and over and over and over.
Yeah.
And I wasn't trying to be funny. And plus, my brother, he's funny. My dad, he's funny. And so it's like I'm looking at Rudy Ray Moore at the age of like 5.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking at Martin and all type of shit growing up. So it just start to kind of get immune to like to I know how to deliver. I know about timing subconsciously.
Man, people do not understand timing.
Your timing is everything
in comedy.
Yeah,
man,
because you can have the perfect joke.
I
that
will
shit
say
don't
this.
land.
All the comedy scripts I've written, I have seen so many of my jokes butchered. Like absolutely just completely stabbed, shitted on, and just look like, what do you not get this? Do you not get this joke? No, nigga, he says it like this, then he says it like this. There's a pause that happens. You look at each other, you look away, you look back, then he says it like this, like, yo, damn, come on, man.
Okay, see, you know what? You know what's funny? Here's a fun fact. When I read a script, that's any script, yours, anybody's, I'll read it one good time, just one time. But I have to embody it on set. I'll know exactly what the fuck going on, how the fuck going on, and then I'll deliver it accordingly. Like I'm never rehearsing it. I hate rehearsing. I like to cut the fucking camera on and let us do the do.
Hey, 2 things. One, same way, and I think most like comedic actors and comedians like feel that way. 2, I don't know if it fully works for you. I would be 3,000 with you, just for the remembering of the lines.
Okay,
you are one of the best people to work with on camera, and the worst people to work with on camera. Cause nigga, you don't remember shit, and I think every movie we've done, it's always been
man, it's hot in here.
Give it to you 100.
100 degrees. Yeah, goddamn shit.
Thanks for coming on the show. This is why you suck. It's like, oh, goodness.
But you know what?
This is why you suck.
But see, I love criticism.
I'm glad you like it.
This nigga will give me the business for real. He will. Like, he done told me time and time again, like, nigga.
Nick, cause
do it like this.
Man, no.
But I'm coachable though.
It just be the lines, bruh. And I think I said this to Marcel and maybe DeMarcus and like some other people. It's like when we get you there, it's like magic. It's like, yo, fucking great, perfect. But it's the getting you there part that's maybe the most frustrating thing for me, like as a director.
True.
Like and you saying that just makes sense. That's why I'm saying this. He's saying this. I'm like, oh, that's why he don't know shit, because he only read it one fucking time.
But see,
okay.
the finishing product.
That's what matters, man.
To
the world. That's
to the world, yes.
It's gonna make a director mad.
But to continue getting work, you're probably gonna need to, to fine tune that part up. Cause nigga.
What? I knew, man.
Yeah, it's hot. Yeah, you a little bit.
I think
Shit,
That's hot as you,
said it
you know?
too. On no disrespect on that line.
Man, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, you
I already know what you're
remember
gonna say.
Wait a minute.
I myself
You
was
talking
like,
about-
okay, all right, you know. But it wasn't for me to say nothing. I was just
I
fully focused.
myself was like, damn, for real?
Hold on. What sport you want?
The line with you and DeMarcus, and I think it's your last line. No. It's the line right after you curved the bullet. Yes. And you were like, oh, did I just curve a bullet?
Already knew
And
that,
nigga,
man.
yes, you were just not. And everybody on set.
Yeah, I think everybody on set was.
Yo, everybody on set could say that line.
I was
saying that.
I was unbeknownst to that. That's the word,
You
right?
fucked me up. I don't know. You fucked me up
Unbeknownst.
with that
Sound
one.
right.
I was unbeknownst of that.
What? I don't even know what.
Well, we were
is
just
that a
like,
word?
that shit was
question,
normal in the
man.
motherfucker.
Say it like a question, and
Because you was like, because I was like, did I curve a bullet? It was one
but
of them.
you was saying it like, did I curve
did I-
a bullet?
Yeah, it was like you were
that's
putting the emphasis on everything but
Right.
like the curve. Did I just curve a bullet? Did I just curve a bullet?
Hey,
Like, it was
yo,
like- it
I
was
and that took
everything.
like 5 to 10 minutes.
It
Like,
definitely
just,
took a minute, and I was like, I was being real picky on that line because we had got so much great shit. I'm just like,
Yeah,
I
that was a
can't,
good one.
I can't let this one line, this shit is gonna fuck
I
me
remember
up,
you
bruh.
telling me that.
Yeah, that was good.
Okay, I remember you telling me
That
that
one
you was
line.
like, cause I was like, how did I do? Cause I'm always asking, how did I do? You was like, you was talking about that line.
It was that
now I
one
know
line,
the
nigga.
line.
I think you eventually got it. Though.
Like I said, no,
It just
we
took a
definitely
minute
got it.
getting-
We was
Okay.
not leaving until he fucking got it. But
Okay,
yes,
okay.
nigga, no. Like Marcel, I think everybody who was there that day. Do you remember that? I think everybody
He
who was
remember.
there on
Even the nigga
set
behind it can't
that
remember.
day, he remembers that because I remember. I think Sarah had chimed in like,
Sarah chimed in.
like, so
That's what was so funny
but
about
that's
it.
what I mean. Like I said, you are magic when you are one of those people. You are one of the few. I think I told you this on Stripper Party. It's like in my career, me, a guy, Travis, who I worked with in college, and DeMarcus, and you. I feel like these 4 people are the only 4 people I've worked with where I know I can just let us go and we can get some good content. Like I'll edit around it or whatever, but
appreciate
we can get some great comedic content. Like y'all understand the fucking job. Like y'all understand,
Right.
hey, show up, you get the gist of the fucking scene.
Right.
Nigga, make it funny. You know what I'm saying? Do
Right.
your fucking thing. Just go. Like I'll let you go. But that's rare. Like I said, 4 people out of the at least fucking 500 people.
That's a lot
that
of people.
I've
That's a lot of people.
worked with. I can only count on those to do that. It's just and don't even. Once again, I'm not saying none of this to be negative, but
Right.
you all. I say this in the most humble way. Everybody but me.
You know, a nigga always gotta say some shit when they say I'm saying this in the most humble way. So I'm just waiting for the nigga to say something. I mean this in the
all
most
3
humble
of y'all, you, DeMarcus, and Travis are all kind of the same though when it comes to like remembering the lines and knowing like where the fuck. Like,
Maybe
what's
it's
happening.
a comedian thing.
It could be. And I think the only reason I may not have that problem is because I write it. Like I'm
True,
I write it.
true,
I'm
true.
coming out with the scenes. You know what I'm saying? Like I've spent so much time with the script. Like I understand it and I know what's supposed to be happening. But the actors, you, Travis, and DeMarcus, like all of y'all, I've always had that problem. But once again, once we get y'all there, it's always, it's magic. It's great stuff.
Yeah, because I'm the type of dude, man. You give me the script, I want to bring it. I don't want to make this shit less lame, or I want to make it as great as possible. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes that one person changed the whole dynamic of the whole film.
Absolutely.
And so even if I could have 3-4 lines, I'm
like your
gonna
first film
yes.
with College Life.
I was telling
we
myself
had the same problem there too.
Yeah, we sure
Okay.
did.
All right.
And
You remember that one.
thanks for letting me.
No,
know.
cool. For sure. We here.
We here now though. We here now though. We here now. Nah, but you had me have like it was a short part, probably the shortest part of the whole fucking movie. But see me
And what?
in College Life.
Oh.
But see, I'm like, yo, okay, well, I got this. I'm glad to be here. I'm gonna bring my A game because this one part, if I fuck this up, people are gonna remember that part.
Yeah.
Like, damn, you know when a bitch ass nigga fucked that part up, he fucking can't act worth for shit.
Yeah, no facts.
You know what I'm saying? So when I come out and see, this is what I like too. You allow us to play with the script.
Absolutely.
You tell us like, yo, season that bitch up, do what you do as long as we stay in context. And I'm remembering that. I'm like, okay, cool. Because I know folks, you know, I done skits with different people. They like, no, say this word for word for word for word. And I'm like, I'm like, it's risky. It's risky. It's real risky. You know, but I respect the project. I respect the vision. But in my head, I'm like, yo, I could have said that, and it could have been.
Yeah,
you know
man.
what I'm saying?
I agree. And even when I do like acting stuff for other people, I can never, dude. I haven't worked with somebody yet that's like, no, I need you to say this is. I don't think I could do it.
Yo,
like I genuinely don't think I could.
I work with one person on skits, and she's good. She's damn good. And I respect her because I know what her vision is. And I do it word for word. But when I do it word for word, I make sure that I bang that shit out the best of my ability. And it comes out real good. But that's rare. Because if
That's
another
not the
director...
preferred.
I don't prefer it.
Yeah.
I don't prefer it. I didn't have talks with even her before. And I'm like, yo, just let me just
let me go,
let me
man. You
loose,
have to let me go, man.
I can really bring this bitch out. You feel what I'm saying? And so that's one thing I do like, that you allow us to play with it. And so when it comes to improv, especially like if I'm cool with the person, or if I'm, you know, we already got chemistry already, oh, it's really over with, you know, because me and you go back and forth. We can go back and forth for hours. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And shout out to Alpha, like, I'm like, yo, like, okay, you know, and I can go on and on. Like,
I had no idea Afro had that comedic ability. Like, I had zero.
I seen it on the Lost Sex tape. That was the first time I really got to see
Me too. That's what I'm saying. Like, when he was cast,
like,
I had no idea he had like that that comedic ability. Oh, damn, you haven't even seen it.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Right?
Hey, I'm here.
What?
I'm here.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Nigga.
I'm just,
All right.
I guess I'm implying that.
Motherfucker.
Hey, you can, after the podcast, you can watch it.
Oh,
Yeah,
no, nigga.
you know,
20th, you'll see there.
I'll try.
The first scene he did was the scene where he went over to the girl's house, and like he was like talking to her, and he was just improv. Like I don't know. I didn't know what to expect from him, and he just he went ham, and I had no idea that he had that in him. So that kind of fucking shocked the shit out of me.
I think it shocked us because, you know, he had that part on No Disrespect, and you can only just see one element.
That's true too. Yeah.
And so now when you got him in Lost Sex Tape, he's like the main character, and it's a comedy, and so it's like now it's bringing him in a different element, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh,
Also, I
shit.
ain't know the nigga.
You know?
Oh,
well,
yeah,
shit.
that
Yeah,
too.
that too.
Yeah, I mean, all I know was
makes
from
sense.
No Disrespect. I think I seen him twice last year. Well, 3 times. The audition, No Disrespect, and then the rap party. Like, it's not like we didn't hang out or nothing, so I didn't really get a sense of his personality and stuff. So
I mean, well, you thought
when he
right.
came on, we really lucked up. Right? We really lucked up.
I'm sure.
Like, heavily. He
From
did
what I
a
know.
fantastic fucking job.
Yeah.
But I had no idea what to fucking expect. So, hey, shout out to that nigga.
Yeah, shout out to that. That was
'cause,
great.
Yeah, that could have been a train.
And that, and see,
wreck.
that's what I like too. It's like me, when it comes to comedy, I have no fucking filter. I don't give a fuck what people think. You know, it's
Not
like,
supposed to.
yeah, I don't. I'm very unapologetic when it comes to comedy, because I guess I'm unapologetic when, you know, when some shit happen, I ain't supposed to laugh. So I guess that's where that was birthed. Like, cause some shit can happen, I'd be laughing, and my dad always told me, do not hold in a laugh. Every laugh is good.
Wow.
And
That's
ever
what
since
most
then,
people
That's
yo, he told me that when I was very young. Like, nah, if it's funny, fucking laugh.
that's something I would tell my kids.
Yeah, you gotta laugh. Laugh is a medicine. I laugh every day.
Man,
I laugh every day. It was probably one time in my life, you know, towards like 2020, where I just didn't laugh at all. I wasn't smiling at all.
Sounds
It was
impressive.
a very dark time.
What were you going
Yeah.
through?
Jeez.
The death of my sister.
Goodness, man. All right.
Couldn't
You asked.
Fucking
Nigga, like, what
ass.
the
He
fuck?
did ask. He
Sorry,
just
man.
opened that up.
Fucking
And I
idiot.
just jumped in.
I wanted to laugh
Fucking
at something
imbecile.
funny. That's not. That's
That's the
horrible.
asshole over there. What a jerk. Oh,
I'll take that
what
right
were you
now.
going
That
through?
was horrible.
It sounds
No,
pretty
It's-
dark.
it's
What
all right.
happened?
Yeah, it's
That's
it's
dark.
cool.
Dumbass.
It's fine. I should have said like I missed a mortgage payment or some shit.
No, I'm glad you said it.
Most people be like, I don't want to talk about it.
This nigga, no, right? This nigga, what did you?
Yeah, I deserve that.
Take it,
I'm taking it. I ain't saying nothing. I got you.
Hold
Yeah, I
on
got
to
you.
it. Shit.
I'm sorry. That
You
is
know,
dark,
yeah,
man.
It was
and,
dark, but see, I've seen something, and they said if you ever lose your mind, don't forget to come back.
I think some niggas forget.
And they
A lot of
definitely
people
forget. And so I seen that on TikTok, and that shit stuck with me. And so, no matter what I'm going through, yeah, I might be gone, but I'm gonna come back because that's who I am. And,
Okay.
People depend on me to be me.
Yeah.
Yeah. 6 people.
Yeah. I guess 6.
All right. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
You count the dog and the cat.
I was counting your wife.
They need me too.
Really?
Oh, shout out to baby.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sia.
Jeez, man.
Shout out to.
Hey, man, real quick before we get out of here, what happened to your Instagram?
Oh yeah.
Nigga. Okay. So,
And real quick, try to make it short too.
I try to make it really fucking short. I have my kids on the Oculus, the little VR thing.
For sure.
I have them on there because, when you got 5 kids, they need to be busy.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
So they was on there doing what the fuck they were doing, and I get an email from Facebook saying that, oh, you're not your age. You're underage. I'm like, what? So I go on my Facebook, log me out, go to Instagram, they log me out. I'm like, what? So we're going to have to suspend your account. And that was the last I heard from him.
That'd be devastating.
And I was trying to put appeals in. And the ironic part, they're like, well, log in and then you can submit the appeal. I'm like, bitch, I can't
log in.
log in.
Wow.
And so that whole thing, and I was like, you know what? They hit me with the whole, well, we can't give your account back because you were running a business through Marketplace. I'm like, y'all did not fucking say that shit 3 weeks ago. Now I know y'all full of shit. So let me just start over from number 1. And so just follow me. I have 88 followers now. I went from 3,000
Goodness.
to 88. Zoom in. Zoom in. Zoom in. Zoom in. Please follow me for 5 cents a day. Help this man get back to 3,000.
Oh my goodness.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. It took a hit. It took a hit, but now I'm like on some I don't give a fuck type shit when I'm on social media now. It's like,
I'm with you. I mean,
and it's spring cleaning.
I
It's spring
literally,
cleaning.
20 when we
Yeah.
met, I have just restarted mine.
Really?
Yeah, 2021, I restarted. I restarted mine. My shit was filled with bots. So
Oh,
I
shit.
didn't.
Yeah,
Like
you
that
got a
shit.
lot of fucking. I could just only imagine your DMs.
Yeah, I didn't. Well, it wasn't even DMs. It was just a bunch of followers. Like it was a bunch of
You
followers.
can tell.
And then the likes were just like bots
Yeah,
and stuff.
you can
yeah.
tell. Like,
So I
oh my
wanted to,
gosh, I
like,
love your photos.
start over
DM
and
me.
clean.
I'm like,
Yeah,
the
no.
fuck? That's not my comments. Like,
I just wanted to start over and clean over. So, and then I had that same attitude. I was like, damn, I got to start over. But I was like, yeah, fuck it.
I don't give a
nigga.
fuck.
It
You
is
know what I'm
it
saying?
is.
You
I don't
fuck
take
with me,
away
you fuck
from-
with me,
Yeah,
you
I don't
know?
take away from who the fuck I am and what I do. Well, all right, man, that was Kenny, man. Go follow him. He's at 88 right now. Hopefully he can be at 89.
Yeah, give me
By the
that.
end of this.
Give me that. Give me the 90, baby. Come on.
You can catch him in College Life Graduation, No Disrespect, The Lost Sex Tape, and Stripper Party. Last two coming soon.
Oh yeah, man. Had a good time doing all 4. So especially the last 2. I'm tell you right now. But
Okay.
That's love you. Love you. Love you though.
Hey, yeah.
Love you, but I had
Man,
a
she
good
was
time.
supposed to come, man. You should have came.
No, you should not have.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know now. I don't know. She a little freak. I got 5 kids, so
well,
to let you know
he
a
would
lot,
know, but
you
I
know.
don't
Hey,
well,
she a
okay.
little freak.
It could have been a really good time then. All right? For all of us.
No, what?
Well, for me, you know, for me, motherfucker, for me.
Yeah, I don't know where we're going.
I don't know where. You see this shit?
No. What?
You know, it ain't no fun if the niggas can't have none.
I was like, yeah, bring her, man. Come on, bro.
It's married.
This is a polygamous type of shit going on here.
Hey, man, could have been a different movie.
Concubine or some shit.
I fucks with Troy, man. She cool. She cool. I'm glad you brought her to the rap
got
party.
Oh yeah,
Like,
man,
what you
she's
do,
my
what you
number
bring.
one supporter, man. Like every time I say, yo, I got a script, go ahead, do it, knock it out. She don't care how long I'm gone.
Man, I need
she don't
that.
care.
Oh my God.
She don't care as long as I'm
That
doing what I love to
is
do.
the number one
need-
trait. in a
man.
spouse.
Oh yeah,
I need
Support
that
her.
yeah.
so bad.
She don't
oh
care.
my gosh, that sounds. She got friends?
She has a twin sister. Actually,
Oh, we really in there.
yeah. Shout out to Tiara.
Yeah, Tiara.
Yeah, shout
Single?
out. You know what?
What?
If nigga ain't acting right, I think she probably.
Oh, hey, man. Show her this. Let me know. Rate
I'ma
me 1
show
to
her
10.
this. Shout out
Let
to
me
Tiara.
know what you think.
Shout
and,
out.
I mean,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, fix your face. This
All
now's
right.
the time.
Hey,
Fix
hey.
your face.
Hey, look.
Fix your face.
All right. If you anything like your sister,
Hey.
5 kids coming up.
I need me some nieces and nephews
Yeah,
anyway.
Bucky talking
Yeah,
Miles.
little
We in
Miles,
there.
little Miles is Miles Davis and
There
Miles
we go.
Walker.
Come on now.
Oh,
Everybody
yeah.
named Miles. What the fuck?
With different last
Every
names.
kid.
Family.
I'm just visioning that's what he would do.
it's
You know,
wild.
Miles would name everybody after him.
Wow, nigga. Every 5
That's their first
Miles.
name, Miles Parker.
It's a hyphen.
Hyphen, yeah, hyphen. You know
Oh
what
my
I'm
goodness. All right, I go by the name of Miles. Over there is.
Marcel Williams.
Or what was
Marcel
it?
the Maker.
saying?
Yes. Hey, it wasn't a joke.
I don't know who the fuck I'm
It's
sitting
just-
by right now.
All right, it's just you know,
It's
it's
a whole crisis. He said that for the first time. I never heard this. He decided to announce it here.
Right now with
I
me.
Was, I
That's
was,
what it is.
I was
Yes.
thinking about going by, Tyler the Creator. So what about
Hey.
you could have suggested that
Hey, man.
before.
If you
gonna
like
say
it, I love it,
okay.
brother.
Thank
If
you,
you like it, I
man.
love it,
Thank
brother.
you.
All right.
I'm your supporter,
Support.
brother.
Yes,
Thank you.
I'm
yes.
your
No
hate.
hate.
brother.
Spouses right
your
here.
brother.
All
I'm your
right.
brother.
Hey,
All right.
we'll catch y'all next time in the lab
right.
with Marcel the Maker.
Yeah.